Hi everyone, in this video tutorial we are going to learn how to create a beautiful scrolling and sorting table like this. These kinds of techniques are very useful when we create dashboards, so make sure to understand them. The raw data table is student purchases per month in detail, also number of students, YouTube subscribers and website visitors. Our scrollable table has the list of months that you can change the order, ascending or descending. You can scroll up or down. You can also sort the data per column, for example, sort by my promotion, students, etc. So we will create three distinct areas: the scroll bar, these radio buttons of each column, and the ascending, descending option buttons. As you can see, we will use conditional formatting to highlight the selected sort by column. Now, look at these three worksheets. The first is our raw data table. The second that we are going to create is the analysis sheet, which contain all the formulas and the calculations. There are four functions that I'm going to use: index, match, rank, and choose. I have covered all these in tutorials already. And finally, the scroll and sort table I just shown you. So let's dive in. Here I've got my source data, 24 months, from January 2016 to December 2017, 11 columns in total. The first step is to format data in an Excel table. Highlight all the cells from A2 to K26, and from Insert tab, press the Table button. From this little dialog window, you can check if the data of your table are correct, and check this box if your table has headers. The headers are these. Click OK. If you don't like the table style, you can change it from here. If you open the name box, the data table is called Table 1, and we will use this structure reference a lot in our formulas later. The next step is to make a new worksheet called Analysis. As I said earlier, we will create three distinct areas, three form controls: the ascending or descending order of months, the scroll position, and the radio buttons for each of the columns that will help us to sort by selection. So type in A1 cell, Form Controls. In cell A2 type Sort by Selection. In A3 type Scroll Position. And in A4 type Order. Adjust the width of the column. Make the title bold and merge and center it between A1 and B1. In cells B2 to B4, there will be numbers that are going to be inserted automatically from radio buttons and scroll bar. The order will have two buttons, ascending and descending. So let's type descending equals to 1 and ascending equals to 2. The scroll position number will change from 1 to 24 because we have 24 months. Finally, the sort by selection will change from 1 to 10 because we have 10 columns that we want to be sorted with the help of radio buttons. I want to give names to each of these three cells because it will help me later when I will create the formulas. Go to B2, click on Name box and type Sort by Selection and enter. Go to B3, click on name box and type scroll position and enter. Go to B4, click on name box and type order and enter. That form controls will use them in various formulas. Now we have to figure a way to rank the data based on this sort by selection cell. We have 24 months, so let's create a column with numbers 1 to 24, starting from cell A7. Nice! Go to Datasheet and copy the months. And paste them here, starting from cell B7. Type on B6 month. Make it bold. The third column will be our first formula. Type equal index parentheses. The array is the headers from table 1 and we want to index the temp columns from student purchases to website unique visitors, but just row 1. So we omit the row number. And then lastly the column number is the sort by selection cell. Close parentheses and enter. Adjust the column. So if I go to cell B2 and type 3, it will appear my promotions. It's the name of the header, the third column from this range. What we are going to do now is use another index formula to return all the values from the specific column in order of the months. The syntax of this formula is very similar to this one. Type equal index, again is indexing table 1 from student purchases to website unique visitors. These 10 columns here and as a row number is referencing this number here, A7 cell, because we want to return the first row. Enter, and the result is 284, which is correct as you can see from row data table. Copy this formula all the way down and Excel return the value of each month for the specific columns. If I change the value in cell B2 to 6, for example, it will return the values of the 6th column, which is refunds. Now we want to make these values unique because we want to avoid of having a time break. So you will add a very small number to the end of each value. We calculate that by taking this number and dividing it with a very big number, like 10,000, and we adding on. So we make this number 38,001. So let's get started. Go to D6 and type unique number. Now go to D7 and type equal C7 plus A7 divided by 10,000. Enter. Copy this formula down and remove the decimals. The next step is to create a rank column. The rank formula will rank the specific value based on the entire column, and we are asking to tell us what position this number is. As title, type rank. Highlight E7 and start typing. Equal rank, parentheses, the number is D7, comma, the reference is from D7 to D30 with absolute reference, comma, we can tell rank what order we want those numbers sorted in or ranked in, and for the rank order argument, the 0 is descending and 1 is ascending. Because our order radio button take only 1 or 2, we can't get it to return a 0. So we use the choose function to tell us the number that the rank function needs, a 0 or 1, based on the selection. Type choose. The first argument is the index number. Index number 1 will return value 1 and index number 2 will return value 2. So 1 will return the first value, which is 0, and 2 will return the second value, which is 1. For the rank function, the 0 is descending and 1 is ascending. Close parenthesis and enter. We expected the error value because there is no value in this cell, type 1, which is descending order. Copy the formula down. As you can see, this number 50 is ranking first because it's bigger and the order is descending. Now we can use this column and this information to create sorted data for our columns. Copy first all the headers from Data Worksheet. And paste them here from G6 cell. Format the cells. We are going to use index formula for each cell, starting from column month and cell G7. Equal index. We will index this column of months with absolute reference. For the argument row number, we are going to use match. Match the value in A7 with absolute in A, which is 1. The lookup array is the rank column from E7 to E30 with absolute reference, and we want the exact match, 0. Enter. Convert this cell to custom format. And choose this date format. So this formula says find number 1 in this rank column and return me the name of the month. Copy the cell all the way down and we have a list of months in descending order based on that selection. Next, for the first column, student purchases, start typing. Equal, index, the array is table 1. We use the match formula to return the row number. Find the value here, G7 cell, July 17. In the month column, match it exactly, put 0 here. Then for the column number argument, we look at the value in the row header. We say find that name, student purchases. In the headers of table 1. with exact match. So this formula says in this table 1, go to July 17 and return the value in the student purchases column. Copy the formula down and we will repeat that for each column. The easiest way is to copy the formula to the right until the last column. The data has been sorted by refunds in descending order. That's how we create our sorted data. Now we are ready to make the scroll and sort data in a new worksheet. Click on B5 cell and type equal scroll position. It will pick up the scroll number position from the output of the scroll bar that we will create later. The next cell below, simply add 1 to the cell above. Copy that cell down 10 cells. We don't want more. I will explain you later. The next thing we do is index the month column. From analysis worksheet in absolute reference, and we are telling it to return the row number that is in this cell here, B5. Don't worry about value error. It's because we don't have any value in scroll position cell from analysis sheet. Type 1 and the error disappears. Format that number and copy the formula down. The next step is to make the 10 columns from student purchases to website unique visitors. Type equal index, the array is student purchases values, with absolute in front of rows, and the row number argument is B5, the B with $sign. Copy this formula down and then to the right and make some formatting. Remove the Excel grid lines from View tab. Now it's time to insert form controls from Developer tab. Let's insert a scroll bar here. Right-click and Format Control Properties. The cell link is B3 cell from Analysis tab. The current and minimum value is 1 and max value is 15 because I will keep only the first 10 rows. Press OK. Let's move to ascending, descending order option buttons. Move it there and remove the label text. Right-click, Format Control. Cell link is B4 from Analysis sheet. Copy this option button and paste it there. This is the descending and this is the ascending order. To make it clear, you can insert an up arrow for ascending and a down arrow for descending. From Insert tab, Symbol button. You can find arrows from WebDing font. We need to group these two radio buttons. From Developer tab, Group Box. Place the group box in such a way that all the radio buttons that you want to group are inside it. You can move and resize the radio buttons and the group box just like any other object. Make some nice formatting. Great! The last step is to insert radio buttons for each of the columns. Let's get started. Also, you can align them. To make it even better, I will use conditional formatting to highlight the selected sort by column. Highlight the values from student purchases. From Home tab, Conditional formatting, New rule, select this rule type, use a formula to determine which cells to format, link B2 cell from Analysis worksheet. So if this cell equals to 1, then fill the cells with a color. Do exactly the same steps for all the columns. A nice trick is to copy the conditional formatting rule from one range of cell to another using the Format Painter approach, like this, and then go to Rules and edit the rules one by one. Let's do it. So we managed to create a complex scroll and sort dynamically updated table using formulas, form controls and conditional formatting. I understand this is a tricky lesson with a lot of information, but you can do it if you watch the video carefully. And with the help of Excel file template that you can download, you can take your time and follow the steps from start to finish. If you have any questions, please let me know and I will be more than happy to help you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to improve your skills, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.